Welcome back. Whether you're new to the UP or maybe have been here your whole life, if you're looking for what's new in arts and culture, this might be the place. The Upper Peninsula is home to some very artistic and creative galleries and exhibits. And this morning, Ashley Kirkland is in the Copper Country at Finlandia University for more from their latest exhibit.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're here at the Copper Country at Finlandia University's art gallery in the Finnish American Heritage Center. Now, we're at a very unique exhibit that they have coming soon to and it's going to be opening up from Robert Howard. Now, in this exhibit, he wants to explore how people perceive time and space and their perception of memory. So it's going to be very interesting. As you can see, I'm standing in front of one of his latest works, and I'm going to be with the art gallery director, Carrie Poehler, in just a second, and she's going to explain a little bit more to us about what this exhibit means exactly, and also how we perceive the different arts around us and the different sculptures. I'm a little excited to see how I would perceive these and if they're in line with kind of what he had in mind when he thought of this exhibit. And I'm also excited. This is my first time in the Copper Country. So we'll be back with more from this art exhibit in the Finnish American Heritage Center, and I'll toss it back to you in the studio. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Hancock, TV6 News.
All right. Thanks, Ashley. Looking forward to seeing more of the gallery. Welcome back on this Thursday morning. If the Copper Country is in your travel plans, you might want to make a stop at Finlandia University for their latest art exhibit, the Universal Space Exhibit. It's a unique spot by Robert Howard, revealing the poetry of place, of time, and space. Now, this morning, Ashley Kirkland joins us there with more. Ashley?
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. We're back at Finlandia University's art gallery, and we're at the newest exhibit by Robert Howard, this Personal Space, Universal Space exhibit. And right now I'm joined by gallery exhibit director Carrie Poehler, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about the concept behind this exhibit. Carrie, what can you tell us about the artist, the exhibit, and why you guys chose to house it here at Finlandia?
Well, our graphic design professor, Robert Graham, worked with Robert Howard in the past and was familiar with his work, so we were able to invite Robert Howard to come. He is the chair of the art department at the University of Texas in Arlington, and he's exhibited his work internationally and all over the U.S., so we're really lucky to have him here today.
So people are really getting a taste of good artwork here. Now, you explained a little bit about this picture to me during the break, but can you tell viewers a little bit about what this is and the inspiration behind it?
So this is a work called Winter Birds, and Robert Howard is interested in how people experience space and through time and their perceptions of how they take their childhood memories and how they experience space. So, for example, in this piece of artwork, the technique is that he took a photograph of some winter birds and they're on branches, and then he manipulates the image in the computer and uses an algorithm to make it so that when he puts this lenticular lens over the top, it creates this illusion of space.
So it's a little vague, even though it comes from his personal childhood memory, that anyone can look at this and kind of grab a memory from their own childhood.
I think that's his idea. There's a little mystery to all his pieces, and he hopes that the audience will come and bring their own interpretations to them.
All right, thank you, Carrie. Now, speaking of audiences, tonight is the opening night for this exhibit, and there will be a small reception followed by a lecture at 7 p.m., and anyone is welcome to come down and check out what it is that is stored housed here in the Finnish Heritage American Center. And we'll be right back with Carrie again to tell us some more about some of the other pieces of artworks that we have in this exhibit.
Welcome back. Finlandia University's art gallery houses several unique works of art. The latest exhibit is called Personal Space, Universal Space, focusing on physical and psychological environments. TV6's Ashley Kirkland joins us live once again from Finlandia with more. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Greg. That's right. We're back here at the Finlandia University Art Gallery, and we're in the newest exhibit, Personal Space, Universal Space. And I'm joined again by our exhibit director, Carrie Poehler. And Carrie's going to tell us a little bit more about the exhibit. First, Carrie, You know, contemporary art can be very intimidating for some people. What kind of crowds are you guys looking to draw with this particular exhibit?
I think that though there's a little bit of something for everyone in this exhibit. Just as I was setting it up, there was a group of Suzuki violin students practicing in the other room, and they gathered in the gallery as I was setting it up with their parents and walked around to all the pieces and were talking. So I thought that was a great indication that it appeals to all ages.
Awesome. So everyone can come down, children all the way to 99. Okay, so this next piece here, can you tell us a little bit more about the interpretation behind it?
Well, this is called Red Circle Blue Light, and I thought this was a kind of an interesting piece. What Robert did was take a photograph of a piece of paper falling through space, and then he entered it into the computer and used graphic design to create this perception almost of flight. And so he uses these raw materials but brings areas for interpretation. So.
Awesome. Now, I mentioned a little bit earlier about the exhibit opening tonight at 7 p.m. and this exhibit runs throughout the fall. Can you tell us a little bit more about what people can expect when they come here tonight?
Tonight is the opening reception. We'll have food and some punch, and there'll be a talk by Robert Graham, who's our graphic design professor here, and he's known Robert for decades, so he'll be able to talk about both his technique and his subject matter.
Thank you so much, Carrie, for being here with us and explaining all of the abstract art that we have here, and we hope to join you again. And I'm going to talk it back to the studio with you, Greg. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Hancock, TV6 News.
Thank you, Ashley, and we'll be right back with your TV6 Morning Show.